Hi there and welcome. This is Nellie and I'm really excited about today's session because today I'm going to show you some amazing new features that are available from today on SciSpace. If you're doing research like I am, as well as teaching research, writing papers, or working on literature reviews, SciSpace just rolled out some major updates that actually change how smoothly the whole process works. Today I'm going to run a real research task and show you what's new inside SciSpace Agent and why these features save serious time and aggravations. SciSpace is an all-in-one research platform for academics and educators like me. It includes tools like the SciSpace Agent, Biomed Agent, literature review tools, citation generation, and so much more. What makes it stand out is that the SciSpace Agent connects over 150 tools and nearly 60 databases with access to hundreds of millions of papers, all from a single prompt. The recent updates focus on making everyday research workflows faster and much less manual. What I love about SciSpace is that it doesn't feel like a collection of random tools. It feels like one connected research workspace where everything talks to everything else, which is exactly what most of us need when we're juggling papers, notes, drafts, and citations. Instead of talking about features in theory, I'm going to run a real task so you can see how this actually works in practice. I'm going to use one of my favorite topics, which is AI in education, and specifically AI for ELT. I'm going to run a literature review on the impact of AI tools on language learning and teacher development. Normally, this would mean hunting down PDFs, uploading files, organizing notes, and stitching everything together manually across different platforms. Let's see how SciSpace handles this now. Notice what I'm going to do. I'm going to enter my research prompt into the SciSpace Agent and let it start working. So here goes. ELT, English Language Teaching. Then I'm going to notice I've had a few here, and you can see them from my past research, and wait for the magic. What is different now is that it can search directly inside my SciSpace library as well. This means any PDFs I've already uploaded are now part of the analysis automatically without reloading or copy-pasting content. Amazing, right? So instead of treating AI like a separate chatbot, it becomes part of my personal research environment. I love this. Notice what's happening here. The library search on Agent is actually the first new feature that is absolutely amazing. Library research is now built right into the SciSpace Agent. If you already use my library to organize PDFs like I do, you can now ask the agent to analyze only your own uploaded papers. This is huge for privacy and for serious research workflows because it keeps your work private while still letting the AI run deep analysis across your personal document collection. So let's go into my library under the same topic. Notice what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go into import from Zotero just to show you these are the files that I currently have under AI for ELT. I will get these files. Okay, the exact same files because I imported them from Zotero. I can do that again and show you how it's done. Click on import and wait, and here they are. All right, so you can see them a few times now since I did it twice, but they're all here. And so are the folders. Notice each time it also creates folders. This is absolutely amazing because now that you're in the library, you can ask questions about your files, the whole folder, in fact, straight from the library. So let me add my question. Compare these papers, and we can ask a question. Identify common arguments about AI-supported language learning, and notice it's searching for the information. And you can see how it pulls evidence directly from my own files instead of generic web results. This alone could save hours if you're working on a literature review or a doctoral research paper. And notice the results, common arguments regarding AI-supported language learning. You get all the information here. There it is. And you can continue chatting with the specific paper. I think this is absolutely amazing. And soon, besides Zotero, there will be others as well. Notice here what's coming soon, and this is really exciting. OneDrive, Notion, Slack, and GitHub. And I use all of them, so I'm really looking forward to that. Next, for longer or more complex tasks, SciSpace now automatically invokes a report writing sub-agent. If I want specific papers, such as these here, what I will do, notice, is add my prompt here, compare these papers, and identify common arguments about AI-supported language learning. So it's going through all the papers that I have listed here from Zotero in my library. Now we're adding conduct a literature. Before was just compare. Now conduct a literature review on AI and ELT and generate a report based on these. This is such a time saver. I just love this. Now you can save this to notebook, and then I can go into my notebooks and it's all here. Everything is saved, so nothing gets lost. You don't have to look for anything because it's all here on SciSpace. Next, I'm going to run a quick test so you can see how flexible this is. I'm going to take one paper from my library and ask the agent to generate a short manuscript-style summary. Going to go into this paper, ask my question, generate a short manuscript-style summary section. Now, this is something I would normally write manually as part of a paper or a conference proposal. You can see how it pulls in the key points, structures them logically, and includes references. I just love this. Isn't this absolutely amazing? Again, this is a starting point, not a finished product, but it gives you a huge head start. And notice the references that are available here. You can see them. You can see them in the file. You can read more. All these are here. What I really like about these updates is that they remove all the annoying manual steps that slow researchers and educators down. You're no longer juggling file uploads, separate tools, and scattered notes. Everything happens inside one workflow. You can analyze your own PDFs, pull from Zotero, generate structured reports, and save everything into notebooks organized by topics, your choice, your name, and you can rename them as you wish, that grow with your research. This makes a real difference if you're working on literature reviews, academic writing, grant proposals, or even doctoral research. It's not about replacing thinking. It's about clearing away repetitive tasks so you can focus on ideas, analysis, and higher level work. And of course, be a lot more creative. If you want to try these new SciSpace updates yourself, you can use the link in my description. If you're already using SciSpace or thinking about upgrading your research workflow, I'd love to hear how you're using it. Drop your questions in the comments and I'll respond there. If you want, thank you for watching. Have a great day and enjoy research. It's so much easier with SciSpace.